Twitch and YouTube. You already know who it is and what it is. This is Life with OG, and we're speaking on the latest news. BMF founder Big Meech just been released to a halfway house supervised. He's under a 5-year supervised release on deck. And of course he has to do drug tests and alcohol tests. And of course he probably can't be around certain convicted criminals. But I'm going to run this clip so y'all can see how it was before.
LA, Atlanta, Detroit, we have homes, our own homes. We don't have to go in and rent shit. We got our own houses, we got our own cars, we got our own hoes, we got our own clothes. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be stopped. I don't see nobody stopped. I don't see none to come after us either. None. Nobody will never do this again because this many niggas and this much money can't get along and stay together. They gonna fall out over girls or something. We don't fall out over no girls. We hit them all. They hit my hoes, I hit they hoes. The ones that don't want to be shared, then that's your own personal one. Other than that, then we ain't falling out over no hoes.
Not my brother's character.
It was a shock to his father and I. A lot of things that I did not know about Demetrius and Terry that was going on. I read about them on the news and stuff. I don't know if it was to keep, Mom from worrying about him or what, but it was a shock.
Flannery's parents were in court. They wouldn't comment as they left the jail, but his defense attorney insists his client is no killer.
I have somebody that's been shot and has been the victim of aggravated assault. I mean, he received a serious gunshot wound. That really appears to be the evidence.
Being a leader of a criminal organization and invading capture is a rarity in itself. But even
Facts. So what we're gonna speak on is Big Meech. So I'm gonna try to give you a little background story. Allegedly, he is a drug kingpin from Detroit, whose birth name is Demetrius Flannery. He's been released from prison. He still has some boxes to check for total freedom, including supervised release. Once he finishes out his remainder of his sentence in the halfway house and restrictions on drug and alcohol use. Big Meech, who co-founded the notorious Black Mafia family, has a projected release date of January 27, 2026. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, he won't have the feds completely off his back until much later. Instead, legal docs obtained by TMZ show Big Meech with some special conditions, naming participating in a substance abuse program which may include drug and alcohol testing. Big Meech was arrested back in 2005, and in 2008 he was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being convicted on charges relating to drug trafficking and money laundering, which is that RICO we all know about. Earlier this year, a judge shortened his sentence by almost 3 years, and on Tuesday, Big Meech was transferred from a federal prison in Florida to a halfway house where he will serve the remainder of his sentence, which is cool, man. A lot of celebrities have been chiming in, telling him congratulations on coming home and things of that nature. And then there are also people that are praying that he doesn't fall back into that lifestyle, which I don't think he will, because a lot of things have been legalized in the past 20 years. So a lot of things have changed. We all know about the BMF series that's on Stars, that's directed by 50 Cent himself. So a lot of us have really got a chance to glimpse into his life and how things actually started and what led to him becoming a crime boss, as they say. Now, they also mentioned in the news that he was also a very smart businessman. Him and his brother were also very intelligent as far as trying to transition from the streets to something more legitimate as far as jumping into the music industry. Unfortunately, his criminal past had caught up to him. So upon him actually trying to be legitimate, things were still continuously being operated allegedly, and that's what ultimately resulted in his demise and him being apprehended. So, with that being said, I like to say prayers for this brother and actually hope that he, you know, gets to spend his time with his kids and his family, because 20 years is a long time. It's a lot of things that you miss. You know, a lot of things you got to catch back up on. You probably got grandkids. Your kids is in probably 20s or 30s. He's in his mid 50s. I believe he's 56. So with that being said, he has a lot of life to catch up to that was also lost. Just trying to regain his sense of stability back into society. So with that being said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comment section. Do you feel like he will be on the straight and narrow? Or do you feel like temptation might be knocking at his door? Will this be something that he can resist or not resist? With that being said, this is Light with OG. Thank y'all for chiming in.